and it's overwhelming, all over the planet Earth, that the people of Indian and Negroid descent of North, Central, and South America, and scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, they may look like other nations, but they are the Israelites. So you might go to Vietnam, Cambodia or Laos or Thailand, or Africa, Japan, and you're going to run into Israelites, and they might not necessarily look like Israelites. The how can I say, your typical Israelite. They might look like a so-called gook, but they're Israelites. So you really just can't say, well, this guy's an Israelite and that guy's an Israelite. But at the same time, you can't say, well, you're not an Israelite. You have Israelites that look just like Edomites. You have Israelites out there. Hell, you got Judites out there that have blonde hair and blue eyes and so-called pasty skin. Look just like Edomites, man. A case in point, this guy, what's it, Blake Griffin's son, looked like a straight up Edomite. But when you go to Blake Griffin and you go to his father's a dark skin, I believe, a dark skin so-called Haitian.
Yeah.
And Blake Griffin's mother is an Edomite. So that's why he came out looking like the way he does. And he got with an Edomite, she could have been a Jake, but an Edomite looking woman. And basically the child came out even lighter, blind hair, I believe straight blind hair, looked like a straight up Edomite, man.
Yeah.
But that's a Jake.
All right, Shalom. This is Gamali Allah of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, so this is a quick lesson, and as you see right here, well, number one, as you heard, that was a classic lesson done by the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. A throwback, probably from, if I had to guess, between 2012 to 2015, something like that. This is, and they spoke on the Israelite foreigners, the fact that there's Israelite foreigners. And this is another example. They brought up Blake Griffin, which, we always bring up Blake Griffin. But this is another example right here, as you see on the screen. And you have Jake replying, saying his black DNA is gone in 3 generations. And I'm assuming, the man on the very right, that's Patrick Mahomes. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. And that's his wife, and the kids who, look like Edomites. The kids are definitely Israelites, but his wife may be an Edomite, but his kids have the appearance of an Edomite, okay? But clearly he's an Israelite because on the left, on the very left, I'm assuming this is either his father or grandfather, all right? And I don't know if that's maybe Patrick Mahomes as a baby. Probably is, probably Patrick Mahomes as a baby. But his, so his dad had got with looks to be a Edomite woman, or maybe a Northern Kingdom, So Jake is saying his black DNA is gone, but really it's not gone, man. It's just like as we go into, it's his spirit, that Israelite spirit, that Israelite DNA still is present in those children, man. In those offspring. All right, no matter how they look, okay, it doesn't matter. All right, because that seed, which the man carries the seed, the sperm, so that spirit is always, the spirit goes through a man's line, okay, lineage. all right? Every 3 to 4 generations. This is Leviticus 26 and 33. It says, "And I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste." The point being is that the Lord said he's going to scatter the Israelites among the heathen, okay? And here we are in America, which is considered the melting pot, meaning it has a big variety, a large variety of different nationalities and races and ethnicities of people. And yeah, so with that, you're gonna have a lot of intermingling, a lot of Israelites, a lot of Israelite men getting with women of other nations, and the offspring will begin to look like the other nations. That's the result of the Lord scattering us among the heathen. Okay, but as I said before, it's all about lineage. Okay, let's get this. All about lineage. It's all about the male's line. Numbers 1 and 18. "And they assembled all their congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls." So, yeah, they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. So, what is that? That's lineage. Lineage is, that's how you declare offspring. When you read the scriptures, oftentimes, if it's mentioning a particular man, a particular male individual, it says the son of Zebedee, the son of the son of so and so, the son of the son of, and it's all men. It's not, when it never mentions a woman, son of Sarah, son of whoever. No, it's always declared. The pedigree is always declared by the male. All right, because the male carries, scientifically, the male carries the X and Y chromosome. All right, and so when you go into biology, even the male has, I believe, the dominant trait. You have what's called dominant and recessive traits, and the male carries the dominant trait because he carries the X and Y chromosome. All right, and so that's a little science for you. But let's go into let's get this real quick. Still going into the scattering. This is Isaiah 11 and 11. "And it shall come to pass in the Lord that it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea." So yeah, like even Apostle Tahar said, it could be it could look like a Hamite, because these are all Hamite. Well, you have Assyria, but you have Egypt, Cush, Elam. I mean, these are different nations out there in that region, in that kind of same region. But it says the Lord is going to recover the remnant of his people. What does that mean? He's going to save those that were scattered, okay? The Israelites that are living in those lands. You have Israelites all over the world. You have Israelites in China, India, Europe. You got Israelites within Africa. So it's just all about your spirit, like even Apostle Gabar said. The body is just a vessel, okay? It's just in the apostle, the spirit was on the apostles to go into the appearance. So it's not about the appearance, it's about the spirit that's on that individual. Because the spirit of an Israelite is going to be very lively. You're going to have, you're going to be, talented in whatever, in maybe athletics or entertainment, but you're going to shine above, you're going to shine above everybody else, and 9 times out of 10, that's an Israelite, because the Lord made us the salt of the earth, okay? We're the superior people. The Lord made the Israelites superior. What's that? Deuteronomy 7:6. He said, I set thee above all nations that are above the face of the earth, okay? So the Lord chose us. We're that chosen seed. So we're going to excel better. We're going to excel above the rest of the other nations, the heathens. Verse 12, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. Who were the outcasts of Israel? Those that were scattered. And gather together the dispersed from Judah from the 4 corners of the earth. You see that? So those that were dispersed, the outcasts, the scattered, the Gentiles, because you have what's another word? Well, that was it. But let me see if I want to grab anything else. But yeah, in this case, like I said, you have Patrick Mahomes. So this is another example that brothers can use. We use Blake Griffin for years, but hey, you got Patrick Mahomes, another good example. Is #1 quarterback in the NFL right now. All right, and his kids appear to be white, but they're not white. Okay, they're of his seed, meaning they're Edomites. I'm sorry, I misspoke. But they're Israelites, okay? They're of his seed. He's clearly an Israelite. His father's clearly an Israelite, dark-skinned Jake, but he got with a lighter-skinned woman, like I said, either Edomite or Northern Kingdom or whatever. And then Patrick Mahomes himself got with a Edomite woman, appears to be an Edomite, because you don't know. But either way, those kids are definitely Israelites. All right, those kids are definitely Israelites. So, let's see. That was pretty much the point. The point was pretty much made. But, hey, the Lord is going to deliver the scattered amongst Israel, okay? And it's not about the outward appearance, okay? Any individual, has potential to be an Israelite, but it takes for you to try the spirits, like the apostle said. You got to try the spirit and see, check out their vibe, check out their, ask them a few questions, see what talent, if they possess any certain talents, or any other indicators that they may be an Israelite. All right, but it's all spiritual. So anyway, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.